Hi, my name is Corinne, and I'm 29 years old. I am an Usui Holy Fire Reiki Master. And if you're not familiar with Reiki, Reiki is Universal Life Force Energy. The modality that I practice is a Japanese technique, and it's meant to reduce stress and help you relax, as well as balance your mind, body, and spirit. I decided to learn Reiki back in, I think it was 2019, after I had been receiving sessions for several months. And the reason that I started first receiving Reiki sessions was because I was going through a lot of challenges with my mental health. I was feeling really anxious all the time, really stressed, just scared, fearful, worried. I was in college, so I was like drinking, partying, using cannabis, and I wouldn't say all of that was used in moderation, because it wasn't, but I reached out for help and started looking at ways that I can become healthier again and have a better life. And thankfully there was a Reiki master like a block away from my house, so I had my session with her and I was like, okay, like when can I come back again? She's like, like typically, like if you want to, like about a month. So yeah, I just felt relaxed, and I felt like my less stressed, and my mind was clearer. I had kind of what she called monkey mind, so my mind was just always like racing, tons and tons of thoughts and things like that. But I started receiving Reiki, and it really was helping me, not just with my like mental health, but other aspects of my life too. I just slowly started separating myself from friends and people that weren't good for me and weren't like aligned with the path that I meant to walk on. And nothing like against those people, but I wasn't meant to be in the party scene anymore. I was meant to not be drinking and smoking and all of that. Once Reiki came into my life, I believe I had a higher calling. And so I asked about Reiki training, and I went and got my level 1 training in Syracuse, New York, or near Syracuse, and that's upstate New York. And the training was awesome. I learned about the history of Reiki, and the founder, the man who discovered this beautiful healing light energy when he was meditating and fasting away on a retreat in a mountain in Japan. And it was so beautiful. Just remember like practicing for the first time, like holding my hands and just feeling the energy buzzing and the warmth between my hands, and then doing my first like self Reiki session on myself, and on sharing with others in my class. And just like it was so significant, like this memory that I had like on the way home from the class. I felt like I was being carried home, what I say, by the divine. Like I was just like on these like on the clouds. I was looking at the clouds, but I felt like I was with the clouds, like just being carried away. It was so heavenly, just that whole entire training that I had, and how I felt before, during, afterwards, that I started just sharing Reiki far and wide with my friends and family. That's what's recommended at level 1 anyways, just to keep it close and just practice and work on mostly yourself. And then I did my level 2 training not too long after, like just like several months later. And and other things were going on in my life, moves, changes. Level 2 gave me the ability to practice Reiki from a distance, so I could be in my home, and then someone else could be several states away or miles away, or they could just be like in the next room, whatever, and I could be sending Reiki to them. I could be doing full sessions, or I could sit down in my own private practice and write down a situation that's currently going on or from the past, and I could send Reiki to that situation, because Reiki is not bound by a time or space. Yeah, so it was like awesome. I was like, cool, upgrades, more skills, like more things to work with, and I continued working with those skills and utilizing my practice and sharing it with others over the next year. And then I think it was by that time, August of 2020, when COVID stuff was going on, so not many in-person things were going on at that time. My Reiki master's class was posted online, and so it was several days. I don't remember the exact schedule, but we were meeting over video calls, and we received like our learning materials through the mail, and it was really awesome. Like, it felt like we were all in the room with each other, and it didn't really make a difference to me whether it was online or in person. I was just so grateful to get to learn the new symbols in Reiki. I hadn't mentioned before, but there are different like symbols that you learn and that are sacred to Reiki practitioners, and so each level that you go through, you learn more symbols. And the master, another significant part of the master's class was getting that skill and ability and learning how to teach Reiki to others, so teaching the different levels to other people, and being able to like host your own class or start your own business was so awesome. And I did end up teaching a few people Reiki, having a couple of my own like private students that did one-on-one mentorships with me later that year and the next year. And I loved that experience of teaching, and I definitely like see myself teaching again, open to it, creating those classes and having more students for sure. So yeah, what did I do next? I mean, I think a couple years later, when I was pregnant with my son, my teacher had learned and started teaching animal Reiki. So I like signed up for one of those classes, and I became an animal Reiki practitioner as well. And oh my gosh, it was so awesome getting to work with my own pets, like my cats and my dog at the time, getting to share Reiki with them and help them through different procedures that they had gone through. Like, my cat was sick and I helped him, and he absolutely loved that Reiki energy. Like, in all my classes, he like came up to like the camera and like wanted to be close to that energy. And when my dog was neutered, he was that healing process that they go through. I did Reiki on him and his crate where he liked to sleep, and I believe that assisted him in his healing as well. And it was really funny, the cat like was obsessed with going in the crate after that. So you might notice that if you do Reiki on a specific object or something, people become magnetized to it, like jewelry too. If you do like maybe someone wouldn't notice your jewelry, and then you do Reiki to it, and then people are just start complimenting you on it a lot. Yeah, I don't know. So yeah, that's, I feel like, mostly what I have to share and wanted to share about Reiki. I know that I have gone and like created businesses and offered sessions before, but I feel like this time it's coming from even more experience and just more like realness and authenticity, because I believe I cared more maybe about how I presented and looking a certain way and all of this and that. But after everything I've gone through, I just want to help people. I just want to get the information out there. I just want to be real and be authentic and be myself and just say like, hey, this is what I have to offer. And if you want to watch my videos, if you want to message me, if you want to reach out, like I know I'll be creating like all kinds of things in the future to help support humanity. And yeah, that's just what I feel called to do. So I'm just gonna keep like following those little nudges, like the nudge I had to create this video today. I will create more. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope to talk to you guys soon. Thank you.